Welcome in, Sagittarius. Welcome to your October 2023 solar eclipse reading that we'll be having here in Libra on the 14th. So it's coming pretty quickly, and I figured I'll do a read for everybody. And I just want to say thank you all for being here. I'm going to start this reading first off with some oracle pulls, and then we'll jump into the tarot. Interesting. I feel for a lot of you, there's a lot of sacrifices that you're going to be making here in regards to things that are no longer spiritually aligned in your life at this time with this Neptune card, right? Because I feel like you're really connecting to your true divinity here, your true spiritual essence. You're trusting your intuition, you're trusting your inner world here. Yeah, definitely major transformation that's coming for you. Actually, I love this card. This card is so awesome. This is like one of my favorite cards in the deck. Just the color of the green. And we all know that green is very related to the heart chakra. And even if you look right here, these two cards are both green. And so I feel like there's a big transformation when it comes to the heart chakra, right? And the heart chakra has a lot to deal with relationships, how we connect to relationships, but also has a lot to deal with just opportunities in general that we can become receptive to, right? I feel like it's the abundance center, the heart chakra, in regards to money, in regards to love, in regards to all things prosperity-wise. So all this green, we know what green means. We got the money coming in. Sagittarius, you're about to be the money machine. You got to let go of a fixed plan, allow for spontaneity and growth. And Neptune has a lot to deal with that as well. Neptune is you can't grasp it. So it's about going with the flow. There is no fixed form of how things are always going to be or how things should be, because things are always going to be in a state of change. And so your guides are coming through pretty strong at this time with this message here for you. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into the tarot here. Woo, Sage. And also too, I totally forgot this second spread. So this first spread we're doing is going to be in regards to general spread. It's going to be in regards to your career, your money, and also like your personal energy as well. The second spread I'm going to be doing is in regards to your relationships, love relationships, friends, family, you name it. So let's take a look here. Yeah, I'm not really digging that glare. Pretty sure y'all aren't either, huh? Actually, I think it'd be better if I do this. All right. Before I fool these cards, I'm going to take a second really quickly to turn this light off. I feel like that was very symbolic, the glare that was coming through. For some of y'all, about to be shining a little too bright. Can never shine too bright, huh? All right, let's take a look, my friends. What's going on with you? What's going on with Sagittarius here? Star card, I'm telling you. I feel in general, Star card is always about rejuvenation, especially spiritually rejuvenating, spiritual renewal. So I see a lot of you here really going through like this very deep awakening here. And if you've already gone through an awakening, well, you're going through another one. You're going through another one, that's for sure. Yeah, there's something that I do see you're going to be sacrificing and letting go of. It's just spiritually not aligned with you anymore. And you have to think about this eclipse that we're having in Libra, right? Does a lot with relationships. So a lot of you could be letting go of certain relationships or your relationships to things, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be love. It can really be anything. So when it comes to, I feel like it's the relationship with yourself that you're changing here. I think you're realizing some things about certain things when it comes to you and your life at this time. And although it's disappointing, I feel like you're going to be using it for like great fuel, because you have the Knight of Wands here in the outcome. So I'm seeing like a lot of you like really connecting back to like your inner power here, and nothing's going to be able to really stop you moving forward. I see you being very self-determined. I'm also feeling like there's going to be a venture here on the horizon. Keep in mind, eclipses take about 6 months to be able to reflect back and really see the changes and be able to connect the dots, right? And so right now you may be fearing certain things in your life at this time with this moon card, but I don't really feel like there's a need to fear here. The Seven of Swords being in your challenge, the Nine of Pentacles as your advice is, it's time to live your life. You know, I think a lot of you have been kind of stepping on eggshells, and I see you here not doing that anymore. Not stepping on eggshells anymore to please other people. And I think that's what's causing the disappointment. That's what's causing like you to be emotionally frustrated. And so a lot of you are going to be letting go of like certain things that you know you need to let go of. And although it's difficult and it's hard, it's like your wishes and your desires are right around the corner once you do let these things go. And I feel like this eclipse is really going to like reset a lot of things in your life spiritually. And obviously we all know that eclipses redirect your path, right? And so you're getting pure clarity here with the Knight of Wands too. Woo! Sag. Some of you are about to be living your best life. No longer, this is you living your best life, not letting anybody stop you anymore. Not really caring, like, you know, about how this is going to affect that person, how it's going to affect that person. I don't think you care anymore, right? Because I don't think those relationships care about you, so why should you care about them? I think the real relationships that care about you, you're going to be keeping, and it's going to be like a spiritual power that motivates you here. But you're clearing out a lot of these relationships in your life, friends, family, also your relationship to work and all that type of stuff. It's like you're allowing yourself to make the changes necessary. So, big transformation on the horizon for Sagittarius. Let's clarify. Let's see what this star card is. Yeah, I'm picking up. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background. It's my dog eating his bone, my dog Neo. And he's really enjoying it, so I'm not going to take it away from him. If you don't like it, then you can just click off the video. My dog is a king. He's a prince. He's the prince of all princes. He's the prince of all Saiyans. Clarify the star card, the tower. Boom. Woo, look at that. Look at that. Let me straighten this out. Look at that. We all know that the star comes after the tower. And again, it's like, I feel like there have been some shakeups here in your life. You know, maybe some hard losses here and things that you also could be grieving as well with this moon card, right? In your current energy at this time, the Fool card. And, you know, don't be afraid of the unknown. The Fool card is like, embrace the possibilities. I think that's one thing that may actually scare us, is like, because there's so many possibilities. But allow yourself to step into what it is that you want to do. The Fool card is like basically the middle finger to me, right? It's your rawness. It's actually the archetype of your rawness. It's the middle finger. It's, you know what, fuck it. I don't care. I'm going to do my thing. And you may be kind of afraid to do this, but don't be. You have the Five of Swords here. Yeah, a lot of sneaky energy possibly around you at this time as well. Just people you can't trust in general. And, you know, your challenge is you want to win at all costs. You're full of ambition. Sorry, let me make this focus here. You're full of ambition. But it's almost like you may, like there's certain emotions that you're feeling at this time, uncertainties, and it's like you maybe really want to try, like, it's almost like the image that I'm getting here is like you're trying to like plan everything out. But again, with this card saying let go of a fixed plan, let go of the fixed plan. Allow for the spontaneity and growth to happen, which is the Fool card, spontaneity going into growth, right? Ooh, look at that, Wheel of Fortune. Just, you got a lot of great things coming in the next 6 months, I would say. A lot of great things coming here, Sagittarius. Live your best life. Clarify this Five of Cups, the Star card again. So I'm telling you, definitely a reconnection spiritually, a healing here that's going to be taking place for you. A lot of healing, definitely a lot of healing. Clarify this Knight of Wands here, the Eight of Swords, yeah. But you're no longer allowing yourself to get in your own way. Right, Eight of Swords is when we can kind of get in our own way. Paralysis of analysis, overthinking, making things more complicated than they should be. And I think there is a lot of complicating energy just in general that you're trying to understand at this time. But I see you being guns blazing here in the future, ready to go. Yeah, the Eight of Cups here with the Nine of Cups you're on a journey of fulfillment, something that you're unaware of at this time, and it's very close. It's almost pretty much like around the corner. You just need to have faith. Neptune is also about our spiritual faith, and so I see your spiritual faith like gaining strength here as well. So looks good to me. Let's see what else is going on with Sagittarius. I'm gonna use this Halloween deck here. My friend, one of my good friends made this deck and sent it to me. The Libra Moon Halloween Tarot. If you're curious about it, you want a spooky deck for spooky season, I'll leave that link down below. You can check it out. Let's see what's going on here. You know what's interesting, what I'm seeing here, Sag? It's almost like there's been these things that have been projected onto you, the way you should act, the way you should behave. And it's almost as if like, you know, these aren't really your beliefs, but it's like you're feeling like you need to live by them. And so what I see here is like you're completely, I think that's the epiphany here with the Hangman, right? It's like you're starting to become enlightened and becoming familiar with your own inner world and your own beliefs rather than others, right? Because the Hangman with the Eight of Swords is when somebody can like, it's like when we're kind of going through this process of like trying to figure out like why we think certain things, why we feel certain things, why our beliefs have been, how our beliefs have been curated. And I'm seeing here with this Ace of Wands, it's like the epiphany here. You're like, what am I doing? Like, I think you're like going to be realizing like, what am I doing? Like, this is, I'm going to create the life that I want to create. I'm going to live the way I want to live rather than having people mold it for me. So you got to let go of control though. I see you letting go of control and just allowing yourself to act. All right, let's get into your love spread here. Let's get into the love spread for Sagittarius. Something maybe feeling like your career is failing or like you're falling out of love with what it is that you're doing in regards to work and career, or there's just been like a drain, spiritual drain or some sort like that. And I think there's going to be a really big reset for you. And it's like you finding your, card fell, you finding your North Star again. So, all right. Let's do the love read for Sagittarius. We're going to start it off with oracles. All right. What can you tell me for Sagittarius' love and relationships here? What is this eclipse doing for them? Also, too, if you want to book a personal reading with me, I dropped the price a little bit more. So they're on sale. I'm going to leave the sale up for a little bit for a little bit. They're $99, so almost, well, yeah, anyways. So you have the South Node here, says life debts. We all know that, well, right now we have Libra, right? The South Node's in Libra, and that's where the eclipse will be. So when it comes to your relationships, this is you clearing the slate. And, you know, there could be a lot of karmic energies that you're cutting, like cords that you're cutting here. And that's what I'm picking up here with the South Node. And I feel like there's a reconnection to yourself. You did pull this celebration card, so there does look like there's new love blooming in your life, especially if you're single. The reason why is because this flower got my attention, and it's like, you know, it's almost like this is like the seed, and then it's like showing like the progression into like, you know, obviously the flower blooming. And so I think that's symbolic for you. It's like you're planting new seeds, right? The South Node is where we can plant new seeds. And then the North Node is where we can, where we go for the growth, how we get the growth, how we get things to go, like how we grow here. So definitely feel like there could be newer opportunities, newer chances when it comes to your love life. If you're single, if you're already in a relationship, I see that you know, if there's been any past issues, I think you two will resolve them. You have this: be clear on what you want, put action to your goals, and make them a reality. So I think by setting your intention and getting very clear with what it is that you want in regards to love will help. It's like we all sit and say like, oh, like, yeah, I want a relationship. But it's like, what do you want out of the relationship, right? Because the last thing you want to do is like waste your time, right? And so I think by being clear, like what you want, if you truly want it. All right, let's jump into your tarot here. Let me, I need to fix this. I'm gonna put this right here. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it, Sag. What's going on with Sagittarius in regards to their relationships? What is this eclipse making them realize here? My dog is going ham on that bone. Bad to the bone. Right, Neo, you bad to the bone, huh? All right, Page of Pentacles. Let you all see your spread here. The High Priestess, the Nine of Wands. Actually, I'm gonna put this like that. Yeah. Da-na-na-na. Oh yeah, expect some big surprises with the Tower card here. We'll see what those surprises are. Some of you, if you're single, it's about stepping outside your comfort zone, you know? Like, you have like these certain things that you do desire with this Page of Pentacles. And I do feel like they are coming your way. And I do see if you're trying to manifest a relationship, like it's happening here for you. Your challenge though with the Nine of Wands, or sorry, yeah, your challenge with the Nine of Wands is, you know, I think it's about getting comfortable being uncomfortable, right? Especially if you want to like connect to people, it's like you kind of have to let your guard down. And that's what I'm seeing here, like you having to let your guard down, because I do feel like there's like a shock factor here coming up, but it's in a good way here. And there could be like a love relationship that completely changes like your life in a good way here. The Ten of Swords being here in the position of something that you're unaware of. I think it's important to understand, like, it's interesting. It's like the way you think about relationships, I feel, is going to change, right? Your belief around relationships. Yep. Ace of Wands is your advice. Got to take inspired action whenever you feel it, and do it anyways, and face the resistance here. If you're, I'm feeling like this is a singles read. I don't really pick up with anybody. I'm not picking up really if you're in a relationship. So, but if you are, I would say that there definitely is a shock factor here. There's something I get here that you're not voicing or you're not communicating because you're afraid of like what the response will be. And I think it's important to regard, like, even if you feel some type of like uncomfortableness with saying something or doing something, but you know you need to do it, I would do it. You have this Hermit card here. You know, I see a lot of you guys wanting to withdraw from relationships. I'll keep it 100 with you. I feel like they're there if you want them, but a lot of you are just, I feel like every relationship that's coming in is like teaching you something about yourself, especially with this South Node card. It's like teaching you something about yourself. And so a lot of you are going to be wanting to focus on yourself here with the Hermit. And I know that maybe not what you want to hear, but I'm not going to sit here and like BS you like all these other fairy tale readers. So the Hermit, that was like you connecting to your inner world, trying to really find your inner light. Especially if you go through a Tower moment, right? It's like, you know, if you make these drastic changes in your life, whether they're happening externally or whether it's you like, all right, like this is like you getting clear, like I need to wipe the slate clean. And I need to figure out what I want in my relationships, how I want to go about it. And I see you figuring that out because you do have the Hermit here in the outcome. And so I think you're going through just a deep process of inner self-transformation. So that way you can actually attract in a quality relationship here with this Page of Pentacles. And so we're going to clarify this. Because I don't think love is really the issue in a way. I just think that there's something you have to get clear about first before really a relationship and love really makes sense for you. But you could have a potential here, King of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini with the Lovers. So it's interesting. I feel like Spirit's like putting you in timeout almost in a sense here. Or maybe you're putting yourself in timeout when it comes to relationships, because it's like the universe is wanting to bring in a partner, and it's like working on that. But in order for you to really attract it to yourself, it's like you're having to do this deeper process of self-analysis, clarify this High Priestess, the Page of Cups here. And you may have an option at this time right now, or there may be one coming in very shortly, the Page of Cups here. Could be with a water sign, like I just said a little bit earlier. But I also see you like, I kind of feel like it just starts off very light here, Sagittarius. I think you're really just wanting to kind of nourish your own self and nourish your own inner world here, and really just kind of love yourself in a way. The Seven of Swords here. I see some of you coming up with a brand new plan here in regards to love, like how you want to go about love and like what it is that you want to do with love. Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles is like, for some reason it's popping into my mind. It's like having a journal or writing it down and like seeing like what are my like core values, and figuring those core values out. And then figuring out like how you would want a relationship or what your relationship looks like. I'm seeing some of you do that here. Clarify the Tower, Ace of Pentacles. Yep, brand new beginning on the horizon here. I think you're starting over. Right, how you go about love, Ace of Pentacles. I think you're allowing yourself to recreate or create newer relationships, and also the relationship you have with yourself. Give me one more clarifier on that, Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. I'm telling you, there's a water sign possibly in your future, but I think also the objective is like to still continuously work on yourself. Knight of Swords here. It's like you already know kind of what it is that you want in your relationships and how you want love to be for you. And I just think it really is just about putting your plan into action. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords is like, we can strategize all day long, but the Page of Pentacles is somebody who's going to take that strategy and start to apply it and see what happens, or continue to see what happens, right? Nine of Wands, again, clarifying that Nine of Wands right here. So I think this is double clarification. You got to face the resistance, face the uncomfortableness, especially when it comes to understanding yourself, but also like wanting to open up and try relationships or to let in love. Told you, Hangman the Hermit is the ultimate enlightenment. Boom. Your search for love is coming to a conclusion. And ultimately, I think you're finding out exactly what it is that you want. And I think we have tons of options, but I feel like you're going to have high standards. I feel like you're going to have high standards here, Sagittarius. Could be meeting a Virgo, Pisces in the next 6 months. Yeah, you're definitely going through a maturing process. It's kind of like you have experience and wisdom when it comes to relationships, and so instead of repeating the old same karmic mistakes, it's like you're really gripping and grasping the lesson and what it taught you, and moving forward, it's like you have a filter on when it comes to sorting out BS relationships and relationships that actually have potential and value. So be open to the possibilities. You got a lot on the horizon. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell as well. Also, I would like to say again that the readings are on sale. If you want a personal reading from me, any specific question that you have, I'll answer it. And yeah, all the details are down below in the description. If you just click the link, it'll take you to my website, and everything is right there, and you can also book a reading. So I'll see y'all later. Bye, Sag.